long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Weren't we told this summer that Jon Favreau had left Lucasfilm and Star Wars? Isn't that what all the big YouTube channels said? Wow, are they now crawfishing and stepping back from what they've been rumor mongering about? We've got this guy, that's John Wayne's grandson, Brendan, in the costume there. It's not Pedro Pascal. Coming to the big screen with Grogu, Baby Yoda. This is the best thing that they could do. And what Favreau has done is he's taken season 4 of The Mandalorian and he's condensed it into a big movie script. I think it's wonderful. Okay. The idea that he would leave Star Wars is stupid, and the people that were spreading it are stupid. Here's what he said about being able to play in George's sandbox. Okay, here he is with George Lucas, probably at the ranch. I'm not sure. Or on the set of Mando season 1. I remember when this came out, this picture came out, it was just a gust of fresh air just came blowing in through the franchise. Okay. Yet, what are the blobs doing? Okay. We got Jon Favreau, who's a filmmaking genius. Dave Filoni, who is George Lucas's Padawan, apprentice, together creating better Star Wars than we've had since the prequels and Clone Wars. Okay. This is fantastic news. Now, of course, there are going to be assholes like the troll that showed up, the gamer douchebag, who tried to attack this like he knows what he's talking about. If you're a gamer and you come on my channel and try to act like I'm like you know more about politics and filmmaking than I do, I'm gonna crush you like a bug. Okay, that's just what I do. All right, I don't have time for bullshit. All right, and I don't have the crayons nor the time to explain how stupid trolling here is. Okay, just don't do it. But yeah, the black pills were wrong. I've been saying they're wrong. Okay, I've been saying they're wrong for a long, long fucking time. Okay, and I got chased out of several different large YouTube channels because they didn't want to hear about it. They don't want to be challenged. Okay, but now what are they going to do? Jon Favreau is there. Now I can hear Tom Quixote saying it doesn't matter, it's going to suck, because that's what he does. And others crawfishing, you know. But when I look at this, first off, the announcement took all the air out of the Rey movie. There is no Rey movie. When Lucasfilm makes a movie, that's what they do. They make the movie. Okay? And that's what they're doing now. All right? They're spooling up to turn Mando season 4 into a film starring Din Djarin and Grogu. Okay? And it's going to be epic. All right? Why? Because Jon Favreau is the man behind the camera and the man that put the words on the paper. Okay? Probably with George suggesting things. And then we've got Ahsoka season 2 in development. Okay? And here's the reason why. that they're developing it, and they're not going to start filming it until probably after the movies in the can, because Kennedy has to be gone for them to do what they're going to do, and that is they are going to use the world between worlds to alter the timeline. And it is a magnificent ability, strategy by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and my hat's off to them.
For 10 long weeks, the Star Wars company labored on the suburban London sound stages, bringing to life a film that had begun as an idea with George Lucas 3 years before.
So what does this mean as far as Kennedy goes? Well, these announcements came like boom, boom, boom. Okay, they came in fast and heavy. And the funny thing about this is Charmaine Chenoy, when her name was mentioned in the office at Lucasfilm, Chenoy, they don't know who she is. Okay. Bob Iger did this to protect himself. He did this, he put the announcement, told John to make the announcement to protect Star Wars from Kennedy. And like I said, she gets a production credit, but she has no connection to the creative process. And that is a wise thing that they've done. And again, it shuts down the Rey movie, because the Rey movie would need that money that they're spending on Grogu and Mando to be able to film it. It's a probably close to $400 million budget. And they're not going to use that money on a Rey movie. Again, Jon Favreau probably won't have a lot of reshoots. He'll have a tight script. That's what he does. He'll have Dave Filoni's, who's George's Padawan, helping him. And this sucks the wind out of the sequel shills like Pablo and the rest of these scumbags. And it also sucks the wind out of the black pills. It has been observed that, as of last night anyway, I haven't looked, I'm not going to, that the big channels aren't covering this because they look fucking stupid now. Okay? For all we know, they're planning on bringing Gina Carano back, which I think would get butts in seats. Okay? We're probably going to have visits from the OG heroes, which we should. As you notice, in Ahsoka, Dave Filoni was very careful not to put Leia in that scene where 3PO shows up. And the reason why is, speculate that Iger said, wait to use these characters till after Kathy's gone. Okay? Because she will cause trouble for you in other ways. I mean, there are reasons why we didn't get to see Han Solo and Boba Fett. It would have been really cool to see the Millennium Falcon, strafing the bad guys in Mos Espa, but we didn't get to, and that's fine. We've got the heir apparent to George Lucas we were told he was gone, talking about Jon Favreau, by the incredible Black Pills and their incredible James O'Keefe type reporting. And there he is, working on a new Star Wars movie, happily playing in George's sandbox with all the toys. I think it's time that the Black Pill YouTube channels apologize to certain people and start reporting actual news and not what they hope happens, which is failure after failure after failure. Okay, the negativity doesn't do them any good physically, mentally, and it's sickness, in my opinion. It's a cancer on the fandom. Okay, you gotta stop it. All right, this is a great opportunity for Star Wars to get picked up, carried further in a better place. Okay, and with Ahsoka being worked on right now in development, you know, we're going to see the sequel trilogy sidetracked into its own pocket universe or what if thing. Okay, so Favreau's not gone. Thank God. And a lot of people were wrong and have egg on their face this morning. And they're crawfishing or they're not reporting it because they're embarrassed. Fine by me. This is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy. And before I go, I'm going to remind you guys, this man right here was the one that brought Luke Skywalker back. I think Star Wars is in good hands right here. And if you don't agree, you must not be a good Star Wars fan, because a lot of people that don't agree now were bawling their eyes out watching Mandalorian's episode 16. Again, this is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.